For a long time, I genuinely thought I was better at learning languages, not because I wasn't working hard, not because I wasn't putting in the time, but because of the way language learning is presented online, especially on YouTube and social media. Hi everyone and welcome to Andrea Marino Polyglot Experience. This is Andrea here, and in today's video I want to talk about something that I think many language learners experience, but very few people say out loud. I want to talk about the way polyglots and language learning in general are often presented online. When I became aware of this ever-growing polyglot community on YouTube and social media, for a long time I genuinely thought I wasn't good enough at learning languages. I felt like an imposter, like I wasn't talented enough, like I didn't really have what it takes. And I constantly felt frustrated. And yet the fact that I still felt not good enough for such a long time says a lot, because it seems that we live in a language learning environment that constantly pushes comparison. You go on YouTube and on social media, and language learning often looks like a competition. You see very young, very talented polyglots speaking 10 or more languages with apparent ease. They come across as confident and impressive. Many people find this inspiring, and that's fair, but I'll be honest, I personally find this type of content quite demotivating. Not because these creators are doing something wrong, but because of the way language learning is often presented. And sometimes, and of course this is my perception, it feels like there is a bit of showing off involved. Many of these polyglots are much younger than me and much younger than my target audience, adults, busy people, people juggling work, family, and this really comes through when they give advice, when they share tips, when they set expectations. Very often they assume that everyone else has the same amount of time, energy and mental space to dedicate to language learning. The real issue is how polyglots often come across online. So much of the content feels designed to impress rather than to reflect what real language learning actually looks like. It's about performance more than process. And even when they speak their target languages, very often they talk about topics they are extremely comfortable with, pretty much the same topics over and over again. The interaction is rarely fully impromptu. Very often it's prepared, sometimes it's clearly scripted. Now let me be very clear, I'm not saying there are no genuine polyglots out there. There absolutely are. But that's not even the point. The point is the distorted idea they create of fluency, of progress, of what language learning is supposed to look like. This kind of content can make normal learners feel inadequate, like they are doing something wrong, like they are not talented enough, like they're failing, even when they're actually making progress. And that's exactly what happened to me for a very long time. So this video isn't about casting a negative light on these people on YouTube and social media, who by the way often have a huge following. It's about sharing my perspective and about reminding you that language learning doesn't have to be spectacular or impressive to be real. If your progress feels low, messy and imperfect, if you have a busy life and can't dedicate a huge amount of time, you're not failing, you're normal. And just to be clear, this is my own experience too. I'm not one of those prodigies. I've achieved what I have in language learning through steady, consistent effort over time. The results don't come instantly, they come with persistence, dedication and patience. It's possible to reach your goals at any age. Thank you for watching this video until the end. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'd love to hear from you. How do you feel about these polyglots on YouTube and social media? Do you find them inspiring, demotivating, or somewhere in between? Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.